All right, let's get back to it here. How's everyone doing today? 1 second. Guess we're not 100% ready. There we go. Probably only going to be an hour and a half stream. I've got to move sheep today. Yes. The sheep must be moved. Alright, so last time we were working on the animations for the cat eating food. Oh boy, the computer is struggling today. Look at that cat, he's eating some food. So I extended his neck up so that, why does he look weird when he's idling here? Okay, actually a couple bit of pixels, that should be fixed. So the cat down here at the bottom, he's wandering around. When he hits his food right now, he just automatically starts eating. I'm noticing that is really, he starts eating too soon. So let's put this in the middle more. I'm curious if that will fix that. So what I need to do now, oh geez, the M1 Mac is having a hard time of it. I didn't see, did that look good? Let's see, come on, stop idling. Still doesn't look great. So the problem is that the collision box hits the cat a little bit ahead of his, a little bit too early. So he bends down to start to eat, but his head is off from the actual thing here. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. I need to close some things so that my computer doesn't die on me here. I'm gonna quit Steam. We're gonna try to quit Steam. Steam. Go away. Oh, wait, that's why. Cat was blocking it. Oh, shoot. Cancel. Okay. Just kidding. We had to keep Steam open because that's the thing that's running Aseprite. We'll close Obsidian. We don't need that. We'll close QuickTime Player. Just delete that. We don't need that. Delete it. And we'll close some tabs. Always good to close tabs. There it is. There it is. That'll help. Okay. That's done. So what we need to work on too, alongside the getting the animations to line up properly, I'm thinking maybe instead of playing the animation on enter, it would play on exit. So we would do something like this. Expand that out. Expand that out. And then when he's about to leave, then the animation plays. So let's go to the script. Or maybe it's the node here? No, we don't do it there. On food bowl entered. Oh, so it is signal here. Okay, so we have an area 2D. Connect to the cat. This is going to be on food bowl exit. Connect. Okay, let's try this. So time to eat is equal to true when he exits, and then we're not going to do anything here. It's a pretty simple solution, but might do the job. Oh, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Just listen to this. What? You idle way too much, kitty. Alright, let's see. He didn't even stop. The bastard didn't even stop. Let's see. Okay, so the time to eat on exit didn't even fire. Why? Body entered. Oh. Weird. Okay, we're choosing the cat, and then we want to pick on food bowl exit. Okay. Connect. Select a single. Oh, okay. Maybe it'll work now. That's hilarious. The wrong end of the cat is eating. That's not where the food goes. Okay, so we must be doing this wrong. Right, because it's the whole cat shape that is entering, right? Not just the... So if we look at the collision box for the cat here... Where's the collision box? Let's go here. It's when this part of the cat is leaving. Didn't think about that. Okay. That's annoying. So, how do we change that? Some options. We make the collision box for the cat smaller to only be his face. But that wouldn't solve the issue. We move the collision box. Body shape entered. I'm not really sure I'm understanding what this does. Not at all. Huh. I mean, could I have... how would I do this? Hey, Gunnies. Been a while. How you doing? I'm doing good. We've changed things up. I got a little bored of my other project. And some of the difficulties that I couldn't control kind of dissuaded me from continuing on it. So I've kind of put that to the side for now. And started pursuing my infatuation with a game I was playing called Rusty's Retirement. And I've decided that I want to build something similar. I don't know if you've ever seen Rusty's Retirement or if you watched when I was playing that. Let me show ya. So that project's on hold. I have all the code. I can use any of it when I want, but I don't really see much of a future for it at this point.
This is Rusty.
All right. Oh, come on. You can do it. Oh, this M1 is killing me. Come on. No, it just really doesn't want to move the Steam window. Okay. Regardless, the game is called Rusty's Retirement. It played in the bottom corner of your screen, down here, while you're working. I thought it was a really cool idea, like a little idle game. So I've adjusted to making an idle game myself, first time. So I'm still learning. But, you know, essentially the idea is this. You have this little cat dude. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Walking around down here on the bottom, and he's gonna do stuff, and you just kind of take care of him. Idle game sort of stuff. How come? What's the problem? So, the problem is that I don't think the capability to stream IRL while you're running is really there, like the technology. So when I was doing my testing, I always had issues with the, essentially the internet not being fast enough. And I wasn't willing to spend money into making it, better, I guess. Like I could have spent a good amount of money to, get multiple mobile providers, and then like connect those all together so that I'd have relatively fast internet. But that would have been, I mean, with the unlimited data that I would need, geez, that would be about unlimited hotspot data. Be about $140 a month, I think, which is unreasonable. I'm not willing to spend that at this point. So that's kind of the biggest problem. So I decided to pivot away from that for now. I learned a ton while doing the project. I think it was valuable. But yeah, I don't know. At some point, you just kind of have to decide, well, I'm not going to spend this money on this. If I don't see it really going anywhere. Because the market for someone that would want to purchase this is probably pretty small. It's a person who likes to run a lot, right? And it's someone who wants to stream. Or not even run, but any sort of exercise, right? And then also wants to stream that exercise. And then also has the data capabilities to do it. Which right now is probably, maybe 2 people in the entire world. So I decided to move on. I'm still playing with ideas in my head of other stuff we can do. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it right now. And it kind of put me in a bit of like almost like a little bit of like a depression. Like, why am I doing any of this at all? So I took a break from streaming for a while. Almost a month, I think. While I was thinking about other things, thinking about other stuff I want to work on. And I started this project for a little bit, and I've been enjoying it. So, yeah. But we're back to it. Gonna keep pushing. And, I feel like the nice thing about this small sort of game, which is going to be relatively simple, it's going to be a cat that interacts with the environment, and you can put stuff down on the environment. There'll be some form of progression. Haven't quite figured all that out. Is that it's pretty small. And it is something that I can actually get out to people quickly, because there's a bunch of easy pathways to do that. Releasing on itch, releasing on Steam, and getting that feedback, right? That back and forth feedback. With the previous project I was working on, you couldn't really do that. Yeah, it's kind of like a Tamagotchi. Yeah, I think, there will be ways to interact with the cat, petting him, cleaning up his poop. And then there'll be like a progression system. Like you have to manually click on the poops to clean it up. And then at some point you'll be able to get a litter box, and that makes things simpler and then cleaner, and then the cat is happier, and it just kind of builds on itself. I think the progression points will be something like the happiness of the cat. So as the cat gets happier, you're able to put more stuff down to make the cat happier, and that'll be like the currency sort of thing. Let's see, will this? I don't know why that's not working. But anyways, yeah, it's from this game. Here, I just won't show it in here. Rusty's retirement. Can we just open it in the browser? Cool. Yeah, so this is the game where it would just run on the bottom part of your screen down here. And you would, like, you know, be able to build out a farm. And it was very chill. And there was a nice sense of progression. And you didn't always have to interact with it. It would just be down there doing its thing. And I thought that was really cool. You know, I don't have the skill to do all the art and all this stuff. So I chose something that would be less busy, and hopefully simpler on the art side of things. But now I also get to learn pixel art, which is fun. Yeah, I don't know if people are playing such games. Who knows? Kind of similar to that other project, which, you know, might be the what kills this one at some point, just being totally honest, is you know, if people are actually interested, right? Which is why I want to get it out in front of people as quick as possible so that I can start getting feedback on it. You know, the long development process without anyone playing with it, that's just, you know, that's a nail in the coffin. That's what's going to kill the project. So, yeah, we're going to try this. Let's see how it goes. It is allergy season here, so I am dying. Oh, it's the second allergy season. This is the grass version. Okay, so what was the problem I was working on? Problem. Right. Our cat is eating at the wrong time. (35 to 39 Celsius). All right. Since I'm an American, I need to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. 95 to 102. Yeah, that's toasty. That's no fun. We don't typically get that hot here. We had one year where there's a week where we got up to 115, and the buildings around here are not designed for that heat. Like, they would have some sort of plastic facade, right? And it started warping. The facades on these buildings started warping. It was crazy. Yeah, it was weird. And we have a bit of a farm, so we had meat chickens at the time. And I had to set up like a whole sprinkler system just to keep them cool, like a misting system. Oh my gosh. It was so brutal. 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, let me see. What is that? That's 46 Celsius. So it got up to 46 Celsius. You get 108? Oh god, brutal. Yeah, and most of the time here it's let's see, let's do the conversion. It's around 26 Celsius. 108 Fahrenheit is rough. And that's normally? So another option to handle this is that we offset the collision shape, not the cat tree. So we offset it like that, but that's only going to work one way. Well, let's see if it works at all. Yeah, summers around here are pretty nice. There we go. That's better. But coming back, the cat's going to be way off. Ah, the idle time is too long. Let's see. One thing I should do is yeah, I don't know. It's still a little too hot for me. I enjoy the winters around here. It rains quite a bit. I like to go running out in it. There we go. That looks good. On the way back. Yeah. Way too early on the way back. How can I fix that? No, not developing the cat game with Go. This time around we're using something called Godot. Godot is an open source game platform. It sounds very similar to Go, but it is this. So this Godot engine, open source game engine. Bunch of games are made with it. And yeah, this language is like their scripting language. I think it's called GD script. Yeah, GD script. And it's pretty intuitive. The language itself, I'm noticing that once you kind of know a few languages, the rest are pretty much the same, right? So there's nothing crazy about this scripting language that makes it difficult, at least not yet. There's probably a lot of stuff I don't know yet. But yeah, and it's pretty good at 2D engines, but it can do both. It can do 3D and 2D, and the 2D is just fine. So that's what I'm using. So far I've had no issues. I mean, I did have an issue for a while when I was kind of doing this on my own, of like getting the dimensions right. And you'll notice that the game itself, I wanted only a part of it to be clickable. So when I click down here, the game stays in focus. This is still technically the game screen. But when I click up here, it's not the game screen anymore, so it kind of hides it. That's just because I want it to be a quarter screen size game, so you can still work on your stuff while it's running down below. Getting this to work properly took me a while. And largely it came down to a misunderstanding of how the, what's the name? What's the word for this? The viewport system works. So. Tower defense game, yeah. Yeah. I enjoy tower defense games. There's this one that I've been playing on the phone. What's it called? That's like, the graphics are super simple, but it's very, very involved. Infinitode. Infinitode 2. Let's see. Oh, it's free. Look at that. This. Like, I really like the idea of just using basic shapes, because then I don't have to worry about like advanced graphics, right? The hardest part of this for me is probably going to be the graphics. Though, I mean, this looks pretty crazy. I haven't gotten a level this advanced yet. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. So if you need another tower defense game to play, this one's pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't even gotten to the mining aspect yet. Oh, jeez. Too much? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Maybe the animations would be too much. I want to make a game where it's just like a ball, and the ball jumps around, and there's like no animations or anything. But the pixel art's kind of fun too. I was messing around with it a couple days ago. You know, I was editing this eat so that his head would be higher up, so that the food bowl could be there. Kind of like that. Alright. So I still need to figure out this problem of eating animation. Maybe he can only eat when he's going one direction. That seems silly. Not even sure how to address this problem. I could have a left and a right. 2 collision boxes. I could do that. That actually wouldn't be that bad. Here, let's duplicate this. Duplicate. And then I have to make it unique somehow. How do I do this? Shoot. Can't remember how to do that. There, we won't even bother here. Let's create a new child node called area 2D. We'll give it a, let's rename it to left. Let's give it another child node of collision shape 2D. Okay. And we're going to, where is it? Probably up here. Yep. There it is. So we're going to adjust the shape to be a rectangle. Where is it? Oh, it's down here. Okay. And then we're going to make it a single pixel, because it doesn't need to be any bigger than that. actually want to move it over one. Gosh darn it. Can I not select you? Thank you. There we are. Okay. And then this one we're going to rename to right. I was going to sneeze and it disappeared. Okay. Then let's go to right. Let's change the collision shape to just be the size that we care about. Boom. And we don't need it to be so tall. Let's just make it the size we want it to be. There we go. Okay, so since these are individual collision shapes, this is going to have a signal on enter. This one. Okay. Okay, body entered. We're going to connect this to the cat. And we're going to say on food bowl left entered. Connect. So now before we set time to eat true, we have to look at the direction he's going. So, how do we do that? I'm going to say this. So, we're going to say if. Okay, so if this is I think if we want if false, then it's time to eat for this. Put a semicolon there. And then we're going to do the same thing down here, but it's going to be if it's true. So flip each tells us which direction the sprite is facing. Which is an easy way for me to know which direction he's going. Let's see if it works. Nice. Works going right. Does not work going left. That's because we didn't update that. Okay. Yeah, that looked like it worked pretty well. We just have to move those around a little bit. And done. I'll turn off this idle animation here. Kind of annoying. Let's see. If direction. Right, okay, so right here, if the frame count is frame count mod 500, then we are doing this, but we don't need to do any of this. That should solve that. Yeah, and the nice thing about that Infinitoad game is that entirely free. I think you can watch ads for some reason, but I haven't found any reason to actually do it. So yeah. Okay, cool. So the cat is eating properly now. The animation plays at the right time. So now we need an animation for the food kind of disappearing. And it needs to be what? 4? Let's see. Cat animation is going to be, it's 4 frames. So I think we just delete. Okay, let's go to the cat food bowl. This is our cat food bowl. Looking pretty cool. Going to see, go to our next frame. So then the food needs to just kind of go away, right? So let's erase the food. Okay, that's frame 1. How do I do a new frame? Nope, don't want that. Cancel. I don't know. How do I do this? Alt N. The hell is Alt? Let's try Command N. There we go. Command N is it. Or an Option N. Okay, then Option N again. Okay, so then on the 3rd frame, we'll remove 2 more. And then on the 4th frame, we'll just remove it all. Done. Save. Play. Beautiful. I mean, it does the job. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so the food bowl is going to have an animation tree. Let's see. So it needs an animated sprite 2D. Animated. Oh, does this need to be?
Yeah.
I think we just want an animation player. Okay, so let's delete that. Let's add frames. I need to export the frames. File, export. Export as sprite sheet. Let's turn off advanced. By rows, constraints none. All visibility layers. Cat food bowl, sure. Yes. Okay. Let's close this. Then we're gonna go to Finder. Pop that in there. Go here. Vertical is 1, horizontal is 4. I'm going to select all the frames, add frames. Cool. So, I don't actually know what that does. Okay, it looks normal, and then it'll slowly... You know what? I didn't think about it. But that animation runs twice. So really, we need this animation to run twice as long too. Okay. So then let's undo some stuff here. Oh, shoot. Okay, 8 animations, 8 frames. Okay, so 1, 3. Let's just, what's that? E? What's the eraser? E. Delete that. Delete that and delete that. Delete that, delete that, delete that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, does the job. It looks like the food is being taken away. All right, Gunnies, you have a great day. Thanks for checking in. shoot. I already added an animation player. Delete. Delete. Alright, so this animation player. I'm going to create a new animation. We're going to call it Eat. Okay. I'm going to go to the start here. And then we're going to click on our food bowl. We have our animation. Animation here. We're going to key this animation. We don't need a reset track. Key it. And then we're going to add the frames. Create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. And then we're going to move this to 0.8. Nice. Okay, so that will work, I think. Now we need to know when to play it. I think we need to add a script. So now we need to disconnect that. Body entered. Emitted when the received area enters. When the received area enters this area. Okay. That actually might be a way to do that. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna go get a coffee refill. And we're back. Okay, what are we doing here? So we're trying to figure out how to play the animation. Well, no, not how to play the animation, when to play the animation. Okay. First off, how did I do it here? Really gonna have to rename that. Well, maybe not. Probably relative. Okay, so I don't think we need to use animation tree for the food bowl. That seems a bit silly. So how would I do this? I need to know when well, so I could do something simple like when a body enters the food bowl area, then play the animation, but that won't work. The cat will determine when to play the animation. So we need to send a signal from the cat to the food bowl. All right, let's see. How do I do a custom signal? Time for Google. Using signals. Okay, so we know that. Connecting a signal via code. Timer.timeout.connect on timer timeout. Okay. Well, that's a timer. Custom signals. Okay. You can define custom signals in a script. Say, for example, that you want to show a game over screen when the player's health reaches 0. You can define a signal named died or health depleted when their health reaches 0. Okay. Your signal works the same way as the built-in ones. They appear in the Node tab and can connect them like any other. To emit a signal, call emit. Okay, health depleted.emit. So how do I do this? Can I don't know what groups does. You can define a custom signals in a script. Say, oh, so I create a script. What? How do I do that? I see. So maybe I just declare a signal. Let's see. Signal. Health. No. What am I doing? Is eating. I don't know. Is eating. Okay. So we have a signal, and there it is. It popped up there. Okay, cool. So we want to say we're gonna say signal is eating dot emit. Okay. Sure. Now we've emitted. How do I consume that signal? Cool. Yeah, but how do I consume the signal? Maybe I need to connect it. I do need to connect it. Okay, so I connect it to the food bowl. Yes. Connect. Armcat is eating. This is so cool. Okay, so Armcat is eating, and then we're gonna say we're gonna do an at on ready val animation var animation player is equal to, oh boy, what did I do here? It's just a $sign. So this is an animation player. Yeah. Okay, so now we can do animation player dot play. Shoot, I forgot how to do that. Then we put in the name, eat. Okay. Let's see. Oh. The food bowl is empty. It starts empty. That looks pretty cool though. We might want to slow it down, because this cat eats fucking fast. And he just never stops eating. Okay, so we need to set the default, I guess. Wow, I'm so happy that worked. That was pretty easy too. Cool. Okay, let's go back to the food bowl. The default is this. I don't know that this is right. Oh, I know why I did that. because for whatever reason the cat starts in this true state. Time to eat on enter is called immediately. We want to know which body this is. Well, no. Does that make sense? Hmm. Let's kill this. Let's play it again. Why? Why when I first run this is the cat is this called? Very weird. Oh no. We need to group all these. Group them. So I'm gonna move the cat over here. What? Why didn't that work? Time to eat on exit. So the time to eat. Let's see something here. Print statements, the best debugging tool. They both get called. Huh. Okay. Let's see. What is 2? All right, let's see. There we go. Cool. Alright. I wish I knew what 2 was. I wonder if it's the static body? What's the color rect? Do we need this? What's the static body? Oh, that's the walls and everything, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. All right. So animation not found, default. Right, let's not do that. So it'd be really cool now to be able to click on the food bowl to fill it. So I want to highlight all this. Can I put a tag on them? How do I put a tag on them? Maybe I do this. New tag. Eating. Cool. Okay, let's do... Oh no. I don't know. I want a new... No? This is gonna be filling. Oh no. Cool. Actually, we don't want to do that. It should look like that because we're filling it. Right? Now, I want to do something kind of cool. I want to fade in the food. Right? Let's do another 8 frames for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to tag all this as filling. Cool, cool. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to drop down the individual pieces. So kind of like I need a reference here. Do we like drop them down in layers? That'd be kind of silly. We need to move those. We have 10 frames, 8 frames. So we have time. I mean, I don't know that I need 8 frames, but let's see. might be better just to have. Yeah, I think it's easier. Stop. So actually, I want to copy this. Let's do this. C V. Nope. And then I want to do this again. What is it? M? No, M. Let's just move it up. So that's 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. C V okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. See how that looks. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we have stop. We have 3 extra frames. Okay. C V 1 2 3 C V 1 2 3 C. Oh no. C V 1 2 3 C V C V V V. Okay, then we just need to move. Nope, nope, this one. Cool. Let's play it. I like it. There's our filling animation. So you click it, it fills. Look at me. Howdy, how's it going? We're just building some simple animations. All right, let's export that and then we'll apply it to our why do you want to connect on Discord? We'll call this one Phil. Let's save this. Let's export it. And we're going to split by tags. Let's call this cat sprite. Food bowl sprite sheet. Food bowl sprite sheet. Okay. Well, if you follow the channel, you will get the next stream. There is a Discord group that you can join. I think it's shared in the links. Okay, so now we want to attach this animation. Finder, do food bowl sprite sheet, and go here. Food bowl sprite sheet, open 2 by 8, and we're doing this one. Add 8 frames. Cool. yeah, so as a follow, you will get updates when I go live. I try to stream every day. Yeah, and there's also a Discord group that you can join if you want to do that. All right, so how do we want to start this? So we'd want to fill it when we click on it. So I need to know when that has happened. So we need to know how to do that. Go dot detect click of object. I don't know, something like that. Okay. So we're going to create a new child node. This is going to be a new area. And it is going to have a collision shape. Let's go here. Let's go here. The shape is going to be a rectangle. And I'm actually okay with it looking like that. Our area is going to emit a mouse input event, I think. Connect. I'll get rid of that. On area 2D input event. I think that's what I want. Okay. Let's connect that. And then if event is input event mouse button. If event is we're going to do this. So we're detecting if it's an input event mouse button, and then if we are pressing the left button. Then we're going to say animation player, not play, fill. Though we need to connect, we need to create a new animation, call this fill. Bring it to the beginning, go to our food bowl here, inspector, fill, go to our animation player, nope, that's the wrong, there we go there. We're on fill, we're gonna key the fill animation, create, then we're going to key the first frame, create, second frame, third frame, fourth frame, fifth frame, sixth frame, seventh frame, eighth frame. And we're going to set the animation time, total time to 0.8. Oh, actually, yeah, 0.8. Okay, cool. So now, this should hopefully play that animation when we click on it. Nope. Didn't work. That did not work at all. We actually don't know if that's a click. Food bowl event. That did not fire. Okay. Why is it not detecting the click? Alrighty, that's it for me. I gotta go do some other stuff. So I'll see y'all later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.